It's been a long road since the original kicker christened that first pickup truck. Oklahoma has always been a hotbed for musical talent, and Stillwater just added to that legacy. Steve Irby essentially invented the full-range mobile audio enclosure market when he built the original in 1980. That kicked off a car audio renaissance, and upgrading your music in a vehicle was a requirement. We followed and supported enthusiasts who sweated over unbelievable audio systems to recreate perfect mobile sound. America's music machines became live and loud over your passion, your emotion, your existence. From boats to motorcycles to side-by-sides, we still follow you wherever your music takes you. Outdoors or on the open road, Kicker provides the rhythm to your life.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody,
Monday.
How's it going? Man, I gotta get one of them kicker rings. That'd be fancy. I need one of them kicker rings.
No doubt. Need some bling. Have you seen the LED rings they make for the speakers now? Is that out? Is that a thing?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Cool.
Yeah. There's some companies that actually make them in their actual speakers too.
Yeah. Well, I know the kicker cans, they are a lot of the marine speakers. They have LEDs in the grills shining down on the speaker. Yep. It's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Pretty cool.
So what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Hi, David. Let's see if I can move this mic a little bit. Can you still hear me okay if I move it that far away?
Yeah. I need a mic on steroids like that, man.
My kid bought it for me. That's a really good mic.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
It's like TV kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's a fancy one.
Yeah, I want one.
She bought me that in the green shop for Christmas.
I just have my webcam. I can't. All right.
Well, I can't run my fucking damn. I can't run my green screen because my processor's not big enough.
You know, Jimmy, I think there's something else, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I did this or not. When we upgraded the StreamYard package, it gave us another option to do 1080p, better quality, and that might also have been a problem. And that's what I was just looking to see if I could change it. That might, if we change it back to 720, that surely will help.
Well, I'm sure it will for sure. Hi, Bud. Hi, David. Hi, Ryan. Hi, David. What's up, everybody? Tommy. Tommy almost got that 16 Sunday. He was close.
In chaos?
Yeah, close.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Wow. What's he got?
Just 2 speakers in a minivan.
Two 18s?
Yes.
In a minivan. Wow. Is it walled?
No.
No? Just a box sitting in the back of it, huh?
Just a box. It's not necessarily in the back of it, but yeah, there's a box.
Well, that's kind of cool.
He blew the windshield out. He cracked his window.
Wow. That's pretty amazing. I'm gonna show you something somebody did for us. What is iPhone? Dang.
Hey, Antonio.
Yeah. iCloud.
What? Yeah, he did it. 59.87.
Man, it just sucks not to get that couple of decimals different. Right?
Right. I think he got it if he wouldn't have broke his window.
Yeah.
Somebody's messaging you.
Well, I wanted to show something, but naturally, whenever we're live and I try to log into something, it makes me enter this authorization code, you know. Even though I tell it to trust the browser every time I log in.
Happens.
Yeah.
So what's everybody doing tonight? You guys got big plans for finals? What's going on? I hope everybody that's watching is planning on coming to finals.
We're gonna try to do it up. I got to get to work on the. We just now got all the parts for the awards, so I have about a month now to get those made.
I was going to ask her, are you done with the award yet?
Yeah, I didn't start it, but soon.
Right. That'll be good. That'll be good.
Isn't that
I'll be
terrible?
glad to see when they're all done. So
Yeah. Oh
you
yeah.
got
Trying to make them really cool, man.
coming up quick.
Yep. So, hey, I'm gonna share my screen right quick. I want to show you guys something. Figure out how to do this without just showing everything in the world, but guess that'd be okay.
PM me
All
on
right.
the side, Walter. Talk
Let's
about
see
that.
here. Where did my screen go? There's you. How about that? There's both of us. Well, my background's kind of busy, so I kind of blend in. But okay, so see this thing right here? You see that? This is loudest of the
Yes,
day.
sir.
This was over in Crestview, and 20 Hertz Labs. They sent that to us just for kindness, out of kindness. And they made that award and dropped it off or mailed it to Rob Collar. And so they gave us that, and we gave away a loudest of the day. But isn't that a cool little award? They just kind of donated.
I've had it's really cool. I've actually had Denny Eddy down here, a couple loudest of the day trophies,
Yeah.
which they're really nice. Don't get me wrong, but nothing to that quality. That's pretty nice. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And thank
Yeah,
you, Tiffany. We're excited to have you guys.
Right. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so I wanted to give them a shout out. It's 20 Hertz Labs. I know the light's kind of a thing, but so they just did that out of the kindness, you know, that we didn't ask for it. They didn't ask us. They just did it and dropped it off to Rob or either mailed it to him. I'm not sure, but we want to thank them so much because that was an awesome thing.
Absolutely. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Definitely some detail in that.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. And I'll tell you this, James, I don't even want to say his last name because I'm really bad at it, but I'm gonna attempt it. Griner. James Griner. I'm gonna try that, and I'm sure he'll let me know if I got it wrong. But because we talked about it before, I forget. But anyway, he got it with a 159 and change.
Yeah. Okay.
He may be a chaos as well. I think he's beast. I think he may be beast.
Okay. Here's one for you. When you do loudest of the day, do you consider Port Wars in that class?
I don't.
I mean, technically it is a class. I mean, the first time I did it, somebody offered up. I want to say it was the Raceway when I was with the guys up here. I'm sorry, I'm blotching the name, so I'm not even going to say it. It's they offered a trophy, and I actually did Port Wars as a class, and people got upset about that. So my next show, I didn't do Port Wars as a class. But I mean, where do you vary from that? Because I mean, technically, that is a class in our organization. So how do we say that they can't play for, the loudest of the day? What if they just entered that class only?
Yeah, I just didn't even try to justify it because nobody will be able to keep up with a port score, right? So that would just be saying if you want out of the day, you got to enter port, right? But
I understand.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what everybody was saying up here as well, too.
Yeah.
So,
well, I did have somebody raise their eyebrow towards me whenever they're like, "Is that going to count?" And this is before we did it, but they're like, "Is that going to count?" I'm like, no. They're like, oh, sorry, it don't count. So.
Well, like I said, I did it my very first show, and after that, I got a little bit of grief. So anytime that I have a loudest of the day or whatever, I don't enter Port Wars in that.
Well, I'll be honest. I had a premise, or I had experience with it because I knew of what you went through. So it was really quick and easy for me to just say no. Right?
One of them, it won't happen again. But, you also got to realize that I have people like Dan Horner that's entered in the class. He's put up a 70, and it wasn't in a port.
Dan wins.
So, I mean, there is guys out there that are louder than port scores. Rob Collar, for instance.
Yeah. Right.
He's definitely louder than half these guys with a port score. But, I mean, I kind of felt like this, and maybe I was wrong at that competition, but say, for instance, we have somebody like Rob Collar come there that completely blows the doors off of everybody else. Mm-hmm. For anybody to even remotely close to him, they would have to put up a Port Wars score. So how would we not justify, So I don't know.
Well, I can tell you, I got this for you, man. You just stand back. Just stand back and listen to the vehicles, and whichever one's the loudest, right? But most of those guys, unless it's a lot of really loud guys, I can tell you what Rob would do. Rob would have took that award and went and handed it to the next loudest guy. I don't know about the other guys, but I just almost promise you that's probably what Rob would have done.
See, even Steven, I know, but I don't know. It's kind of I feel like it's a 50-50 argument, but just to keep that argument out, I'm not including port scores as the loudest of the day, for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't, and people surely understand that.
Whatever, Rob. Seriously.
Right. Yeah. Think about it like this, man. What if they were to run a port up to the sensor and the floorboard? Right. And they have
if it passes the V pillar, it's not legal.
Right. But I'm just saying, what if they poured it straight to the sensor? This is kind of what we do when you put it in there, right?
No, I understand.
Yeah. So was what was 159? Was that the loudest you had up there?
I believe so. Yes, sir. Non-port scores, yes. That was the loudest of the day.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
There is no arguments. We're just chit-chatting.
Right. So I hadn't got, for everybody out there, I haven't gotten the files from Jimmy and Jordan yet, but when I do, and I make those graphics that I always put out, it's gonna be a good one. We had this. I think it's just the first weekend. It's not the first weekend we had 3 shows, but it's the first weekend that we had kind of shows on top of one another, and so that was really kind of exciting to me. I'm not gonna lie. And then we had. I think Jimmy, you've done 50 something before. I've done 50 something, but when we were in Lafayette, I think that's where we were. When we had 60 entries, that's a lot. That's a lot for us. For all you big dogs out there, Base Wars, we don't have that all the time, and that is a record for us. So 60 entries, man. I'm stoked about it. And we had an awesome spot. We didn't have any trouble. Jordan's, little click finger was probably getting tired. Right?
Thank God I got my lovely wife upstairs that helps me out with a lot of it. So,
No doubt.
I love you.
Yeah. And I get a shout out to Drew Jones. Jordan told me that Drew was instrumental in helping him when he first got set up. So taking money and signing people up and stuff like that. So he had a little help too. But doing it by yourself, sometimes it gets to be a challenge.
It can, especially when you have a big crowd and you got everybody up there at once.
Right.
And you're still like in the very last minute of trying to set everything up and everybody wants to pay. It's like, hang on, wait. Sonia, you do this and I'll do this.
Right.
So it is really nice to actually have that help. I don't know how you do it by yourself.
I just get by, but where it really gets fun is you got somebody thumbing through the little box with the sticker, somebody thumbing through the T-shirt, somebody going through the hat, somebody wanting to sign up, and somebody's running. Oh my God. You're like, well, I just hope everybody was honest.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We had Crestview, as we do it at Rob's place, and we did that this weekend as well. And we had more there than we've ever had before too. So by about 10, I think. I could be a little off on that, but so it was a big day in each spot. So it was just really a good weekend for us. And I know you were down from what you normally do, but you also didn't. It was only 2 weeks old.
I was gonna say, with as little promotion as I did, and it just spurred the moment show, I think I did pretty decent.
I think you did pretty good too. Yeah.
It wasn't my smallest show. It wasn't my biggest show, but I want to say it was very fun. We had a good time. Well, except for the wind. I do want to apologize to everybody because I wasn't able to walk around and talk and actually, hang out with everybody like I normally do. But that wind had me just wore out. I had to hold the tent the whole day. I sit there like this all day long while my wife was running everything.
Dang.
I finally, I want to say probably the second hour into it, I started hollering at people. It was like, hey, come here. I love you. Come home. My arms are spaghetti. I need help.
Hey, I tell you something. I don't know if you have the strap still for your tent, but I have in the past parked my vehicle behind it and strapped it to my wheels.
Yep. I actually picked it up and put it in the grass and put stakes down in every corner, and it still didn't matter. The wind was blowing up.
Yeah, so listen, let me just tell you this, man. I wouldn't even worry about staking it in the bottom. And I'll tell you why. Because I did that, and the wind just crushed it from the top. So those little D-rings on the outside, hook to that and do it from up there, or it will bend. The legs on my old tent are bent from hooking them on the bottom. I don't do that no more.
Well, I put some on top and some on the bottom. Yeah. I put stakes. This time I put stakes at the bottom. I had some up top as well on the D-ring clips.
Can you believe they actually sell wheels for those things? Like we need that. Wheels.
Right. My actual bag is ripped on mine.
Already?
The outside bag where the zipper was. Yeah.
Mine ripped too, yeah.
It was quick too. I think mine's ripped in the exact same spot as yours.
Well, I took it to a seamstress, and it cost me not much to let them sew it back up.
I'll probably do the same as well, for sure. Yes, Tommy, you was a tent holder. I appreciate that. He was one of them.
Yeah.
Hello, Tall Can Jimmy. Yes, sir. It's right there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So we all had a good weekend, I think, man. That was really awesome. I was really stoked.
Absolutely, absolutely. Can you imagine when we're all three up and running and we have just like back to back shows?
Yeah. So I tell you what, let me tell you something. I don't know if I have talked to you about this, Jimmy, or not, but there is going to be a fourth now. And I called him today, but didn't get an answer. But so I'm not going to say who it is, but he's going to be in West Texas, I guess. West Texas. He said it took him about 4 or 5 hours to get back to Dallas. So he's over that way,
Okay.
Yeah, West Texas.
No.
So, and I called him today to see if I could kind of tell his name out, but I'm not going to do that without talking to him first. But so anyway, we're going to have a fourth. I'm kind of excited about that too.
Well, before too long, we're gonna have a nice little state countrywide coverage, as I like to say.
Man, let me tell you something though. And I ain't scared of work, okay? But
you're gonna have to hire somebody to do all that typing.
If I have to make more tag plates, man, oh my God, I'm so tired of making tag plates. Right? I'm gonna be buying one of them big fancy presses.
You're gonna hate me this summer because you better just keep them coming. I promise you. I promise you.
So we want to give as many awards out as possible for a couple reasons. One is we want people to get awards because when they're happy, they get awards and then they want to come back to the show again. And so we want to give out the awards, but always I look so forward. Oh, I ain't got to make this one. Oh, I ain't got to make this one. And Jordan handed me a couple of them from that last show. I'm like, you butthole, right? Not really, but
right.
I'm like, dude, you might get them, right? So
absolutely. Anyway. Well, I'm about to send you the list that I have too. So I'm gonna need some more.
I think I made 200 of them last week, and I'm out. I got to get some more tomorrow. They're just going fast, man.
You better just buy stock company.
Yeah, I guess I need a bigger press so I can press more at one time.
What's up, Steve Barber? Oh,
hey, Steve.
Shout out shitting on him in the house.
We need Bobby's area. Bobby Burkett, aren't you in California as well? Aren't you in California? For some reason I'm thinking Bobby's out there.
I believe he's out in California. I don't know. California, I don't know, honestly. Now that I say that, I really don't.
Jimmy needs a road trip.
Yes, sir. I do. I'll be doing a road trip while you do a road trip up here.
Oh, man. Yeah, we're not going to do that this time. We're going to cancel on that. We're going to tell them to move that show. I'm tired.
That's not true. You don't cancel no show.
Right? Did it fall on the same day this time?
Yes, sir. That's why it's scheduled and it's still up question mark.
Tell Jason Lucas he's gonna run the show for you that day, right? Tell Jason we put him to work. Hook him up.
I bet he would. He pretty much knows how to do it all.
I know he does.
Got it out here. I'm waiting for the approval, Steve.
Right.
You let me. We can come out to Vegas. We're ready to come out there.
Yeah. I had somebody interested.
Maybe the show we're having in November.
Yeah. I had somebody interested in Las Vegas, but I don't think it come to pass. I think he runs for another org, and I think he decided to just stick with them. But thought we was going to have somebody in Las Vegas. That would have been cool. TDH.
You're going to be at TDH? No, unfortunately. I'm not going to be, unfortunately. I wanted to really go, but I got things I got to finish around the house, or my wife's going to kill me.
What's TDH? What is that?
Team Deadly Hurts, I believe.
Is that the one that's coming up like this weekend?
Yes, sir.
On the East Coast? Yeah, Jordan's going to that.
Is Jordan going to that? Is he running the show out there as well?
No. He's just going. He, Drew, and Steve are riding up, I think. I guess they're bringing one of Steve's vehicles. Not sure.
Maybe. I don't know. That's still up for determine. Yeah, Team Deadly Hurts. That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's cool. If I'd known about it, we would have tried to get in on it. I don't know about all the shows, though.
I don't know anybody that unfortunately, I don't know who runs that show, so I'm not familiar with that one. I wanted to go because I heard it's a really big show, but it didn't happen with timing this year for me.
Yeah. I'm doing one in Meridian, Mississippi, and then the guys, or the guy and the girl at Audio Anarchy in Shreveport, they're going to actually run Jordan Spot in Shreveport at a show called Fast Cars and Food Trucks. I think is what it's still called. So he's got a show over there, but so the Audio Anarchy guys are going to run that for us. We already had.
I might have to holler at him, Steve. I'd like to make it out there for next year. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Billy.
No, that's cool. Yeah, that's right. No doubt.
Thanks, Danny. I appreciate it.
So, what were some high points of your show this weekend, Jimmy?
Besides the wind,
all right, yeah. Besides,
I was actually pretty impressed with the turnout. I mean, we had quite a few people that were there. There were some people that didn't enter that just came to play in the parking lot, which I understand a little bit, but I think they need to realize that we have a class for everybody.
Yep.
If you want to demo, if you want to burp, if you want to play anything, we got a class for you. If you want to see what your car will do, why not pull up in the lanes a little bit?
Right.
No one talks crap on you. No, you won't get embarrassed. It's all about the fun. Trust me. I can honestly say that we have fun in my place, and I know you do down there as well. So I shouldn't say mine, but a lot of people around here, it's all about, they will go in the back. They'll actually try to help you move your box a little bit, tweak this to help you get just a little bit louder. It's kind of fun to watch all the guys in the lanes that just help each other out. Some of the people that pull up and still trying to learn, how they'll help them place the mic, and they'll help them move in their seat or their visor, or just a little bit tricks of the trade, that most people don't ordinarily think about. That it's just kind of fun to watch all my seasoned veterans actually go in there and actually start helping out the people. That's what I'd like to say is the best part of my show. Sorry, that's a little long, but
yeah, we have some of that down here as well. Rob Collar, as a fellow basehead, wanted to get a little work done on his vehicle. I think he wanted new windshield wiper blades, right? And so Rob was going to help him out with that, and Rob wound up rebuilding his whole vehicle, man.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah, sure enough. So, but yeah, they do a lot of that. They move boxes around. I tell you what, as a matter of fact, we have had people let them borrow amplifiers to run.
Yeah,
and up in Oakland, Mexico. Sure have. Yeah.
Speakers, amplifiers, they'll help anyway. They don't care. They want to see you put up good scores. They like the competition.
Yeah.
Yes, Scott. I want to have shows up there.
Yep. Look, just so you guys know, if you look at a map, Jimmy, how far north do you go? To what state?
I like to try to say like in the surrounding 4 states. I might go a little bit farther.
But what is that?
Be a good show. I don't know.
What state is that north of you?
I mean, don't ask me that. That's no.
Is it Minnesota, Michigan? I know some of them start with M.
I go up to Minnesota and stuff up there if it's going to be worth my while. It's like a 5.5 hour drive to Minnesota.
Right. So so there's you, me, and Jordan, and man, we cover from South Florida up all the way up there. I mean, we cover a lot of area for just a few of us, you know. How far west right now? West, the farthest west I've been has been Shreveport. I think Shreveport, which I know isn't that far west, but there's only one at the time. There was only one of me, so you know. So yeah, we don't go real far west, and I'm not looking at a map and pushing this one way or the other. You know, Jimmy was interested in doing it, so we got his area. Jordan's interested in doing it, and Jordan lives in Gonzales, so naturally he'll wind up on purpose or not on purpose, just being around that area when it's all said and done. He'll do the most probably there. The West Texas guy, I'm excited about him. So we'll be far west, I guess. What's on the other side of Texas? I bet he'll probably go, you know, probably that far.
I don't think there's anything on the other side of Texas but water.
Yeah, no, that's cactus and dust, right?
And dust.
But yeah,
depends on where you're looking at, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to get out to New Mexico. Yeah, maybe it's a possibility.
We're still young and growing. You know, we still got a lot of going to do. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. After we get one or two other guys, I'm about to have to put the brakes so that we can all learn to work together, so that I can learn to service these guys. You know, I'm finding some challenges. We have a data problem. You know, I think I've got it solved, but not a whole lot of fun. Right.
Sorry, just reading some of these comments.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, there's a good trailer place over there, like to pull behind your truck. There's some trailer places, got some awesome trailers over that way. I think that's New Mexico. Remember seeing that? You know, the kind of trailers that make you drool. So, Jimmy, we had this place. I'm guessing it's probably 2 acres, and it's fenced. And when I got there, they had already started the show. I couldn't hardly even get in. I got in, and I had to stop. Couldn't go. It was so jam packed. I counted 300 cars inside that little spot. And then,
wow.
It was a lot. And I realized that after I got to a little over 300, I saw, I know that car was over there. So I don't know how many of them I counted more than once, but so around 300 cars at that show there in Shreveport. And Warren here, Warren sent his windshield away. Yeah. He got him a new windshield with Joey Semino sitting in there. So, right.
Oh, Lee Kirby.
Hey, did you see the Amory King video that he sent about Kirby?
Yes, I did. Actually, I laughed over that one. That was pretty funny.
Yeah. That's priceless. Yeah.
Warren said 300 plus cars for sure.
Yeah, I counted. them. It was a lot.
Hashtag send it. That's my nickname, Warren. Absolutely. I send it.
So when's your next show, Jimmy?
So we're not. My next show is April 11th at the exact same location at Joe's Pawn Shop on 78th and State, I believe.
Cool deal.
You got one this weekend, or is it Jordan?
Yeah, I'm doing it. If I can remember how. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a car show in Meridian that I'm tagging on with to
I wish you was closer too, Bobby. It'd be cool to see you come running the lanes for sure.
Well, I kind of look forward to going to California.
I've never been to California, so give me a reason, please.
Right?
Make it worth my while. I don't know. Maybe me and Billy will split the cost and go down there together.
Right. We can just mail a tent. Actually, the place we get the tents from over there, we can just get us one when we get out there. That'd be about the same cost as mailing one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll leave Kirby in the house.
Yeah, man. So Kirby, we got to get you on here, man. You need to get to where you got internet and let us know which week you want to do it, and get you back on here. He made some pretty cool little face knobs. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Road trip for sure, Bobby. For sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, does anybody got any questions or anything for me or Billy? We really don't have much going on right now as far as, content for this week. We didn't have a chance to sit down and talk and try to plan out anything, so we're just winging it.
Yeah. But I made a nice new little graphic for you guys to look at above and below us. Did have time to do that right before the show started. I did that.
I like it.
I didn't use my video to see if it would work better on your computer. I think it has.
It seems to be working a lot better for sure.
Yep. I didn't actually get in Warren's vehicle. I got close and I was taking some video, and but I saw a video of it cracking the windshield. Right? Me too, Bobby. I've had kicker speakers since I was 12 years old. I haven't had anything other than that. Oh man, I'm 27. I'm 27. I don't know what you're talking about. 27. I identify as 27.
Wow.
We can do that now, right?
Right? I'm still 29. Holding.
No, if I'm 27, you're 27. Right?
No, I'll be 29. I'm okay with that. I'll just hold right there for the rest of my life.
Right? Yeah, I'm holding. I'm holding, man. But I wouldn't want to go back to knowing what I knew at 27. That would be harsh. Because I was dumb.
No, I was still immature. Still immature. My wife would definitely vouch for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to back up on the knowledge. But yeah. Dang, lost a sub too. Yeah.
Wow.
I've got some videos of the show. I'm making when I can. I'm gonna work on this another base horse video like the one I'll play when we finish this thing. No, I can't play it when I finish this thing, can I? Because it's too big. I couldn't install it. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna make another video for all of us.
Absolutely. I'm gonna try to send you more content, guys. I do apologize. Like I said, I didn't have much chance to go out and get video this week.
And I tell you, anybody can send it to me. I saw somebody posted a video of a white vehicle, and I just commented, and they sent me a couple of videos of it. So, but what I haven't figured out yet is how to download it from Messenger. So far I hadn't figured out how to download the video from Messenger.
You have to save the video.
Huh?
And then you have to save the video.
Yeah, there's no button for that. If I'm on Facebook,
click on the video and hold it, and it should give you an option to save it.
Not on your phone, not on the computer.
On your phone. I don't know about the computer.
Yeah, no, I can't. I got to get it into program on the computer. But maybe I could save it that way and then email it. I'll try that. But just on Facebook, it don't. There's no save button. So, but anyway, I did get a couple of videos, and as I see y'all post pictures, I save them. I save them on Facebook.
We can't answer that right now because if we answer that, then nobody else can run for the rest of the season.
Right. Let me see.
I mean, he can give you a guesstimate, but that won't actually tell you the show that I had.
I can tell you up to that's probably not it. Up to remember that I put out a sheet not too long ago on January.
Yeah, I was gonna say a couple months ago for sure.
Yeah, I can look on that. That is so that is a 159.59. Next to 159.50, next to 159.38. Ironically, I'm not sure what Brandy Rozak did her 159 in, but Austin Lobel is a 159.59 in a CRX. Will Evans is number 3 at 159.38 in a CRX. Sam Villarreal is a 158.6. It'd be 4th in a CRX. And actually, well, I guess he maybe bumped his power up. I'm not sure. Richard Pisani, have you seen his vehicle? Do you know who he is?
I've heard of the name, but I don't actually physically know him. No.
So this cat has got, I think, 7 12s maybe in a no wall in a pickup like ours, right? He's got a lot of power, but dude, he did a 62 and change, and he normally does a 64-ish. He can on a good day, he said. He can get a 64. But anyway, when he was in the monster class, I don't know what class he's in now, but when he was in the monster class, he did a 58.39. But we got
since you're looking at it, what's the loudest to the date on that? But I know that's in January. Port scores.
I know we got a 175 and change.
Because I've been asked that actually before. And like I said, everybody has to realize this is back in what, January when you did this?
Yeah, this was last month or something, or January the 21st, I believe is when I did this. January 25th. But Sean Rozak with a 177.50.
Damn.
Brandy Rozak, his wife, with a 176.60. It might be the same car. They might have run it differently. Will Evans with a 173.89. Brandon Buck with a 173.1. Michael Larson with a 171.7. So we have 10 scores over, or 9 scores over a 170. Jason Lucas is number 10 at a 169.8.
So
and
definitely.
For those that would like to look at this, I'll be changing it soon. When I change it, though, the membership thing is over, and nobody else is going to be able to jump in to
don't push that
to go to the finals.
No, my show on the 11th.
Yeah. So, but here's the link to that that worksheet. If you guys want to go poke around on it.
Send that to me, please, as well.
There. And like I said, I'll be updating it soon, but right after your show, probably.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think this year is going to be a really, really loud year for Base Wars, I want to say.
I think so too. And look, let me point this out too. And once and we have worked out our member number thing, a problem with that. We kind of worked it out. It's not going to be as efficient as being able to hit an upload button, but I have worked it out. So going forward, we won't have this problem like we do now. But what you guys as competitors are going to have to do is write neatly and put your member number on the sheet. Because once we start keeping up with him, if he can't read it, then it's going to be bad. But
don't walk up to the lanes and say, "I can't remember my member number." If you can't remember your member number, that's harder for me too. Because if you can't remember it, how am I supposed to remember it?
Right, and we could work past that once or twice. Right? Don't get me wrong. But what's important to know about this little document that you guys probably fixing to go look at is that's everybody. That's not just members. But at finals, there will only be members. So
it's actually very good.
Yeah, even though you may see some scores on here that may beat yours, they may not be members. So and we're only doing members for finals. So yeah, you will keep the same member number. You'll get a new card. And speaking of that, and I wish I had one in front of me. So the member cards, they're kind of big, made to go on a lanyard and kind of hang around your neck or wherever. That's what we did last year. The year before, I did a little piece of metal, like a metal business card, and I can do them on kind of anything. But so if y'all have any feedback of if you like those old metal cards better or the bigger cards,
I think you should put them back on cards. That way they can put them in their wallets. That way they can't say I forgot it at home.
Right.
They can just throw it in their wallet and it'll be there.
Well, so I looked at buying a machine that would do the thinner plastic cards like some of the older orgs have. But that thing's almost $2,000. So that leaves me to make them, which is fine. But the cards that I have, they're metal. They're maybe not 1/8 inch, but they're thick aluminum, which is fine. But they make your wallet kind of thick, and that's the reason I didn't. Yeah, Elton, you haven't got one yet. Dog tag, yeah.
People's just going to have to start membership numbers. I mean, if they don't want to carry it with them, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Tattoo it on your arm. You won't forget it. Right? That's dedication, Dave. That's definitely dedication. We appreciate that.
Now, there's the idea right here. Look at there. I keep a picture of his on his phone in case he does forget at home.
That's absolutely perfect.
Good idea. Right?
Yes, sir. Jason, the cards were easier.
Actually, Jimmy, I'll tell you what else is I would probably keep this document, something like what we have right here, so people can get on their phone and go look at their score and see their member number.
Yeah, it'd make it easier for them. Anything, laminate paper is cheaper. We're not trying to go cheaper. We just want it to a little bit, maybe.
The cost is of those two different things I just called out about the same. So. Right? Yeah, no doubt.
Absolutely, Jordan.
Right.
If you come in with a tattoo or a Base Wars tattoo on you, free runs for the rest of your life. I'm just throwing that out there right now.
Right.
That's dedication right there.
Yeah, that's another idea.
That's a good idea too. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Sticker, yes, sir.
Hey, so here's an idea I had, and this is not to actually save money, but I thought about as an award making some decals, so you could stack them up like along the windshield or something. First, or in some people's case, third. That might be something to do as far as awards. If you get tired of the tag plates or whatnot.
I'll put baseball on my ass. No one can see it.
Right.
That's funny, Bob.
Right. Boy, wouldn't that
Absolutely.
be something? Make more tattoos? That'd be amazing. Y'all got to realize the Base Wars. It just come about. We were doing meet and greets, and one day we decided to just make it a competition, and it kind of just has gone from there. So it's been kind of neat, but yeah, it'd be weird. It's weird. It's weird anyway to see what all it, where it's going and all that stuff. It's just surreal. And a lot of the guys were around when it first started. The first show we ever had was in Pensacola. Some of these guys right here are from Pensacola, it's common, and I know that they weren't around when we were first doing it, but some of them are still around. So the very first show we ever had, some of those guys are still around, which that's only 4 or 5 years ago. So,
Steve, if you get that tattoo on you, yes, I will gladly let you run for free at every show you come to the rest of your life. I promise you. But you have to show the tattoo every time. Not like it's going anywhere, but still.
Right. You might put some asterisks on that, because he might go grab somebody else and throw that tattoo on them for $10
No,
and
it's
just
gotta
bring
be
the
him.
show every time.
It's got to be him. He has to have that tattoo on his body.
Right.
Yeah, and I'll put it on my ass.
Right.
Don't nobody want to see that, Steve. Damn it.
Right.
That is funny, though.
Yeah.
Well, me and Billy had talked about this earlier, and we're not going to sit around and bore you guys to death. If nobody else has got anything interesting, we might cut the show a little short tonight.
Right.
What about a Billy tattoo of Billy and Jimmy? Huh? That's funny, David.
That would be funny. Yeah.
How we do it? I'm full of tattoos. Yep, see, there you go, Warren. We never know. Watch, we're going to have like 5 guys show us some Base Wars tattoos. Wouldn't that be awesome? Billy will send you the logo. If you guys are definitely serious about it, PM Billy, and he'll send you the logo and the graphics, everything you need. Trust me.
Right.
I'm serious about it. I will let you run for free if you come to my little territory, whatever you want to call it down here. You're free for life if you get that tattoo.
Dude.
I'll take that hit just a little bit.
You better put some asterisks on that.
It has to be in a visible spot. How about that? No, I don't want to see your ass, Steve.
You better put size on it too. Get a little dot and say, "Yeah, that's it. Get a magnifying glass."
No, it can't be small. It has to be presentable.
Listen, these competitors, they gonna bend the rules as much as they can to not break it. So
it has to be presentable, and trust me, I'm going to send that picture to everybody. So if it's an ass shot, I'm sending your ass to everybody. How about that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Warren, listen to the logos. Oh shit, we might open a can of worms there. It's kind of funny though. Wouldn't it be funny to see people walk around with a bunch of Base Wars tattoos?
That would be crazy. Yeah, you know what, David? I don't even know who won that thing. He won the demo dominator by a good bit. Okay, I kind of thought that Eric Davis would win it, but just because he's got a bunch of subs and his loud. Well, Well, I'll tell you why I thought Eric would win it. For one, his vehicle will knock the hat off your head. That's one reason. And two, all the judges, when he entered, every judge I went to that we had used says, he's on my team. You better get somebody else. So I just looked at him and says, just be fair. So I guess they did if he didn't win. But hey, Jimmy, that was a Dodge truck like ours that he's talking about that won that demo Dominator. It was a mega cab, and so it had 212s back there. It had an Autos in this, Autos in that. Had a lot of stuff. Replaced all his speakers. I sat in the Zach Martin, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, so I sat in the passenger side of his truck, and he had it tuned to the driver's side. So I didn't really get to hear it as a like sound quality thing. And I don't know if this got presented as a sound quality thing. It's not. I mean, I don't give any instructions when I pick the judges. I just say there are no instructions. If you like it big bassy, then score it that way. And if you like it sound quality, score it that way. But I think they leaned towards sound quality at this show. I think they did.
That's cool. It's nice to get the mix of everything in there, you know, not just a whole bass system where it's going to knock all your windows out or, you know, knock your hat off. The whole surround is what I like to hear, but that's why I'm not a judge.
Right. Well, and we're talking about the Demo Dominator class, y'all. And that class is judged. We just go pick judges, and it ain't got nothing to do with a meter. And then judges just go get 3 judges, just go get demos from everybody that enters that class, and they come back and give the base horse judges a number 0 to 100, and the judge either averages it or just adds the score. And that's why when you see the results, you see something that says like 250 or 220 or 280. That's what that score is. It's those 0 to 100s all added up. Is there anything that could disqualify you from running at the finals other than not being a member? Let's see.
No, not really.
Gotta have 2 shows or 15 points.
Yeah, 2 shows, 15 points, and a member.
Yeah, I guess we could. Also, there's this. If you go changing your system up, you have to make 2 shows with the system you're coming to finals with. If you jump in classes, you got to make 2 shows with the system you're coming to finals with. So
if you're jumping classes,
yeah, if you're jumping classes, you know, like you can't get all your points in say stealth and come, and we're not well, we might actually, but you can't get your points in stealth and then come enter into, let's say, boss right at finals. I'm not saying, you know, you have to have the points in each class, but you can't jump without coming to at least 2 shows prior to, because I mean, you wouldn't want somebody just let's say here's a good example because he did it one time.
But the class vehicle. Look, the points follow the competitor, not necessarily the vehicle. That's how I would answer that.
Yeah. Well, let's have this example because it actually happened. Steve Duncan came to show once, and he just was going to be pulling subs out and go all the way down to the stealth class, right? So, and that's fine for a local show. It was fun, right? But at finals, you won't like Steve Duncan can't run in the legendary or the GOAT all year long and then come to the stealth class. Can't do that, right?
Makes sense. Absolutely.
Yeah, and so on this one, yeah, this one right here is yeah, you just have to make 2 shows with that vehicle.
Okay, well, gentlemen, unless you guys have anything else fun to talk about or any information that we can give you guys, I think we might cut the short shit the short shit. The show short tonight.
Right.
Okay.
I think I get to go eat supper. Well, actually, I ate supper early this time. Canes.
I haven't had supper yet, but it sounds good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Got that cane sauce. All right. Well, you guys enjoy this video, and we're gonna wrap it up early tonight. I might even just go to bed early. It might be fun. So, all right. See you guys later. See you next week. Show this weekend in Meridian. Yep. Show this weekend in Meridian and Shreveport. I think that's all. And Jimmy, you're not this weekend, but the next weekend. Is that right?
Weekend.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe so. Yeah. The 11th.
The 11th. All right. Let's see. Let me answer this right quick though. So the setup, you would be in Savage, but because of power bumps you up one class, what about doubling power? Now, if you add the power, you can go to your other class. Yeah, that's not a big deal. Not a big deal.
All right. Have a great night, guys.
All right. Talk to you guys later.